Dear colleagues, we continue our working day and give the floor to the Ministry of Defense spokesperson, Colonel Lieutenant Oleksiy Chernobay. Good morning, dear guests. I'm glad to see you at our press conference. This year, the system of preparation of military specialists has fully ensured the needs of the Ukrainian military in new specialists. There were new students who graduated from the universities, and there was an enrollment campaign to military universities. We are talking about 80 participants, contract military, and those soldiers who fell during while completing their military tasks. At present, the system of institutes includes 2 universities, 4 academies, and 4 military institutes, 24 chairs of military preparation, 10 chairs of medicine of catastrophes, and 2 military lyceums in Kiev and Odessa. The Ministry of Defense of Ukraine has deepened cooperation with its Western partners in the framework of a program DEEP to prepare military specialists according to the NATO standards. In the military universities, the time for preparation has been increased twice to ensure theoretical and practical preparation. In addition,
the procedure for military intensive training has been changed. After the first course of training, the recruits will have practice at the position of the commander of the unit. After the second, at the position of the deputy commander of the platoon. After the third, they will participate in the platoon and battalion tactical trainings on the positions of younger commanders. The cadets which are trained as engineers at the 4th year of studies will have the operational maintenance practice in the troops and in the Ministry of Defense's companies. Also this year, to implement the measures identified by the roadmap of DEEP, Ukraine, the direct contracts and memorandum on cooperation between the higher military training educational institutions and the exchange of students has been organized, as well as organizing the modern educational basis to create the system of distance training in the armed forces of Ukraine. According to the NATO standards, during the last week, the state companies of Ukraine have transferred to the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine 126 units of ammunition and about 10 units of military equipment. Among them, new 82 120mm mortars, 30mm automatic guns, anti-tank missile complexes, also 2 small armored artillery cutters of Gurza M type, which are to execute tasks in the sea and in internal waters, have passed the state testing. The equipment of the cutter is 2 distance remote control Katran M modules, and also 7.62mm machine guns and anti-tank missiles barrier with laser system of targeting. Also, the cutters have the optical electronic system of control the fire. The Gurza M cutters are not noticeable by radio location and infrared devices. Now, the Leninska Kuzня plant is constructing 4 more cutters of this type. During the last week, military deminers in the area of ATO cleaned 1.5 hectares of location from the mines, having eliminated about 380 explosive devices. From the beginning of the anti-terrorist operation, the engineers and the mining units of armed forces of Ukraine eliminated 138,737 mine and explosive devices. To execute the order of the first deputy head of anti-terrorist center under the Security Service of Ukraine, the head of anti-terrorist operation on the territory of Donetsk and Lugansk region from the 1st January 2017. For mass media representatives will be introduced a new procedure of work in ATO zone. They will receive two types of press cards of the first and second level of accreditation. The press card of the second level of accreditation of the blue color provides for executing by journalists the tasks of the editorial office all over the territory of ATO. The procedure of receiving the press card of the second level will be not changed. The press card of the first level of accreditation is of the pink color and provides for the work of journalists directly on the contact line. To receive the press card of the first level of accreditation, the mass media representatives will have to attend 3-day courses at the Ministry of Defense of Ukraine, which include 2 days of theoretical knowledge at the basis of National University of Defense named after Chernihiv, and 1 day of practical training in Desna Center. The representatives of foreign mass media which received the accreditation of the Security Service of Ukraine will receive the press card of the first level of accreditation only after they have done 1 day mandatory training. In December of this year, the application for 3-day courses was submitted by 250 representatives of mass media, taking into account that there are many journalists who would like to receive such cards. The 3-day courses will continue in January next year as well. Thank you. The next event will take place in a few minutes.